Yeah, that's it. Remember them days. Remember them days. Remember them days. Remember them days we had nothing. The days where we absolutely had jack and we couldn't figure out which way was up. Remember them days where we had to ask for sugar because we had a nice dinner, but we didn't have anything to drink. Remember them days? Remember them days where you had to borrow bread because your mama made sandwiches but forgot she ain't had no bread. So you had to ask the neighbor, yo, you got like 6 slices of bread. And the amazing thing is we would get it. They would give it to us because if they ain't had no jelly, guess what? We had plenty of that. Or, peanut butter or whatever. Those were the days. But I tell you something, those were the most memorable times that I can recall. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the David Starr Experience. And tonight, I'm just sitting back thinking, remember them days when we struggled so much just to make ends meet. Our parents struggled. Our parents fought. Our parents didn't have much, but damn it, we didn't know it. We thought we was rich growing up. Some of us did. I can speak for me. I know I didn't. It didn't seem like I didn't have a lot, but look, my parents made sure I was good. My dad worked in the Naval Shipyard 26, 27 some odd years. My mom was a registered nurse for as long as I can remember and made sure that I was taken care of, that I had what I needed. Didn't always happen that way, but, things happen. So I'm grateful still for the good and the bad. And that's what we got to remember. We got to remember the good. Because our lives may suck right now. Our lives may be total garbage. But guess what? You got to remember the good. Because if all you do is dwell on the bad, your outcome in life is going to be so shitty. You're not going to want to see yourself succeed because in the back of your mind, all you know is bad. No. Stand up. Think about the good. Remember the good things. Remember the good in life. Not everybody in life is so woe is me, just depressed and whatnot. No. You got to know that there are people in this life that want good for you, that are good for you, that mean good for you. You just got to determine which one is which. I mean, yeah, people suck. We know that. People suck. But you got to find the ones that don't. And I'm grateful to the people I have in my corner, to my little team. I'm grateful for them because they have been there for me from day one. I don't have many day ones, but I'm grateful for who I have. I don't need a whole army. I don't need 200 people. I don't need 300 friends. All I need is 4 people that'll help me take over the world. And that's all I need. But I'm grateful for people that want to come along for the ride. I remember the days. The days when we would go in the gallery, and they call it something else now, the Fashion District. But back when I was coming up, the gallery was the name, and it'll always be the name. Sorry, Philadelphia Development Corp, whatever. Yeah, it's the gallery. Sorry, buddy. But the gallery used to be the meeting spot of meeting spots. Whether you were broke or had a pocket full of money, guess what? The gallery was where you ended up at some point during the weekend. You had $50, going down to the gallery, going to grab you some shirts. or going down to the gallery and grab you a little keychain for your girlfriend, or run down to the gallery and go grab you a video game, the next Ace Combat that comes out, or GTA that came out. We got that. We caught that right there in the gallery. Now, I recently went in there, and I noticed some of the stores are still there, like the basement video game store, GameStop. That one's still there. But to be honest, the layout that they have it as now is really kind of confusing because it doesn't look like anything like what it used to be, except for a few things here and there, like Auntie Anne's is still there, which I'm grateful for because Auntie Anne's was the staple. They kept that in the same spot, thank God. Which is really cool because it's adjacent towards to the regional rail line for SEPTA. So you could easily go spend you $100, $200, and then immediately go right downstairs to the regional rail train and go to one of 8 destinations from the regional rail. I remember them days, seeing them trains go by from the upstairs mezzanine, looking down and going, "Wow, those are cool." With my mom. Man, me and my mom used to have some really fun adventures down there at the gallery. Them good days. We used to go spend up all her money. We would go spend her money up and then turn around and spend my dad's money up. And then I would turn around and my sister would help me spend some of her money up. Her and my nieces, we used to have a blast down there, man. And I just keep thinking about it. Like, yo, I remember the good old days when we would go down to 52nd Street. Now, for those that don't know Philly, 52nd Street is another spot that used to be really, 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 really big back in the day. And I'm talking big like you would take and have 52nd Street just filled with people with carts and things of that nature. People getting these oils and, you know, things of that nature. You could get anything from them stands down 52nd Street back in the day. Dudes would be down there selling track velour suits. Guys would be down there selling oils and, you know, things of that nature. There was nothing you couldn't get on 52nd Street because they had everything. But yeah, I remember them days. And I say that to say, whenever you're having a bad day, whenever you are having the most suckiest of days, remember the good. Remember the positive. Remember time with family. Time spent with family. Time spent with your loved ones. Because, let's just keep it real. People are leaving up out of here left and right because they don't have what they think they have. And I'm saying, remember the good. Remember the positive. Remember the fact that you have so much to live for, the fact that you have so much to fight for. Remember that. And you will be so much better off in life than you ever thought you could be possible. That's just my little motivational thing for today. I celebrate a birthday tomorrow. Yay. I'll be 38. And I hope everyone enjoys their day.